How's everybody? Welcome to another episode of True News that you can use. And first, before I go into my show, I would like to dedicate this show in the memory of we've suffered a few losses this week. Ed McMahon, Farrah Fawcett, and anyone that contributes is worth recognition. However, I was really, really touched by the loss of Michael Jackson. And I think many have as a bright, bright light. And I wrote a poem called Bright Like Mike. But that's the next show. So tune in for the next show. We gotta keep stringing y'all along. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So I'm pleased to know on the real, I think he touched so many people. He's such a bright light. He shined. He set the example that you do what you are purposed to do, and you do it the best of your ability. I'm going to cover that in my poem. And you do it with all your heart and all your mind and all your soul. And that is what we are here to do. Not halfway, not half-stepping like, oh, I don't know, they might not like me. He did it. You know what I'm saying? He did his thriller, and he did his moonwalking. He did everything. And it was such an inspiration to me. And that's what I want to live my life with examples of souls that have really shined and that have really paved that way of sowing those good positive seeds of upliftment of the world's community and all of humanity. And so I just want to dedicate this show specifically to the memory of Michael Jackson. And we give thanks and praise, and let us each live in that legacy, which is, like I said, God's intention. Find your purpose, fulfill your purpose, live, love, shine that light bright, and use your talents and abilities, fight that good fight. But again, my poem is the next show. So with that, again, we give thanks and praise for all those souls that have come through and touched so many lives. Because it's a fight. Do you know it's a fight to live and stay alive in a world that's trying to kill you spiritually? To keep that joy, to keep that happiness. That's why in the Bible it says, choose ye this day who will you serve. And God is a God of the living. You can choose the God of the living or death. Living, righteousness, getting up early, multiplying your talents, sowing those good seeds, doing business with the nations, taking care of your mind, your body, temple. Or you can choose the dead way, doing everything that everybody told you, being the clone and the drone. You know what I'm saying? It takes courage to do that. People will battle you because they say, oh my goodness, look at this light. That's the way I was supposed to be. That's right. Get caught up in the light and the energy. So you do your thing. Don't let anyone discourage you because it is a fight. Fight that good fight. Shine your light. And I won't repeat that anymore. And endure. And overcome any adversity. Just keep doing what you feel in your heart. Because you know who you are. And I'm going to tell you, an angel is a star when you know who you are. You feel me? An angel is a star that has come down to shine among us. An angel is a star when you know who you are. Be yourself. Love yourself. And just express yourself fully. Express yourself. Okay. Now with that, I'm going to go into something that I hope is not perceived as negative. I have the second show to some negative stereotypes, deal with this because it seems like, for instance, you ever notice why they call everything bad black? Do you ever just say, Black Monday, black sheep, black list, black ball? That creates a very negative connotation. And you say, I need to deal with that because it's negative, and I'm a believer. And Christ was a black Jew. You know what I'm saying? So we have to erase and eliminate these negative associations with blackness. That's why it's so important that brethren like Michael Jackson, who we all knew was a black man. I remember. I might look young, but I remember back in the day, brother was a black man. And then I think because of constant and consistent criticisms, by who else other than black people about his nose, his skin, which were perfect. He's a fine young man, gorgeous brother. Why did he change himself? And that's why I'm dealing with these negative stereotypes. Love yourself. Be yourself. Whether you are black, with a full, thick nose, or big lips like mine. Because I love it. And I want you to too. Do you feel me? Because that brother, he changed himself. And I remember when he sang ABC, and he looked like a young black child. How did he look upon his death? It's not for me to judge, but this is very important. Because children grow up thinking about themselves as being beautiful or ugly. Do you understand me? And everyone is the way God created them to be. We can improve ourselves naturally with exercise, proper diet. You know, but I'm not going for plastic surgery because God made me the way He wanted me. I'm not shooting nothing, tucking nothing. You know, that's what exercise and proper care of your temple is for. But it hurt me to my heart to see this young, beautiful, black child become white or whatever it was. Because someone told him his skin was ugly and black, dirty. I'm called muddy. I dealt with that 2 weeks ago because my skin is brown, but ain't nothing sweeter than honey. And that's the way I look at it. So, and you know, people will say, well, she's a racist, you know, it's spiritual. Well, they push whiteness, Snow White, you know what I'm saying, washed white as snow. Everything, of course, is spiritual, but we have to appreciate ourselves. Like I said, to see this young man thin, his lips, his nose, his everything, he didn't even look like he was when he was born. His children won't even look like him because of white supremacy. You know, I don't see by and large white people turning black. Have you? Maybe because they want to dance like Michael Jackson. But it's because they're told they're pretty and they're hot and be bigger and bolder and blonder and like it's so good. And you know, I remember when I was a child, I wasn't really taught. Everything I saw on television was white until Julia. I told my age. That's right. So you know what I'm saying. Before that, it was a Partridge Family and it was Brady Bunch. And I'm not negative, but here's an example of why I need to reveal these negativities and reverse it into a positive. Okay, we have beautiful images today. You know, we have Neo, we have Maxwell. You know, we have Jamie Foxx. And, you know, we have Forrest Whitaker. We have all these beautiful black people. We have Halle Berry. And we have so many beautiful black women and men who have made their contributions and did not change themselves. They love their black and brown skin. They love their full lips. You know, they love their full noses. It's comely. In Songs of Solomon, it says, she is black, but she is comely. And again, I'm spiritual, but this is very important because we don't have to have children walk around thinking if they don't have the bluest eyes, that they're not pretty, or the blondest hair, or the whitest skin like Barbie. It's very negative self-imagery that can lead people to want to not be associated with their race. For those that can't afford to cut and bleach. And so again, what are some of the stereotypes that have led people to believe that they are not attractive? For instance, you know, when I look at India Autry, I see a beautiful, beautiful woman. When I look at Shaka Khan, you know, when I look at Vanessa Williams, when I look at Jada Pinkett. Anyway, I'm just going to just try to shed some light on why we think white is so much better, and it isn't. Actually, they copy everything black people do. All right. So again, let's talk about the white hoes. So come on, I've seen white prostitutes, like I said, on the cover of Penthouse and Playboy Hustler. But you know, when I walk outside, they constantly come, look at that hoe, look at her. Oh, she's nasty. She's a distraction. She's a temptress. You know, and there's nothing I can do. I could wear a sheet, and they would still look at her mouth. It's just nasty. And then I see them over at the plastic surgeons trying to get it. There's something wrong with that picture. It's very wrong. You know what I'm saying? I just have to bring it out. Because my child is going to love himself, whether he's black like this, brown like me. You know what I'm saying? Because I teach him to look in the heart and be himself and love himself. But we are moving into a colorblind world, and I'm going to help bring us there. Okay, so I'm saying is, I mean, I got hoes in my building going from door to door. Don't nobody say a thing because they're white. You know, they're soliciting men for sodomy and swinging, and these are white people. Does anyone call them nasty, dirty, evil, criminally insane, gangsters, and nasty? Oh, it's so sinful. Look at their mouths, it's so full. It's just, oh, it's a shame. No, because of this image of white supremacy, where white can do anything and it's all right.